Welcome back to Better Read Than Dead. My name is MK.
I'm B.
Hi, V. Okay,
Every time that last time I said Bethany, I'm just not stopped thinking.
I'm actually going to let V take full reins on this episode. She had a great and brilliant idea. It's guaranteed to be chaotic. I don't have my notes, so you're going to be like rapid fire questions at me, and it's just going to be an instant answer. So it's going to be even more fun.
Okay. Do you want to like start off with this, or do you want to like say our spooky TBR first?
Well, my phone is there, but you can pull up my spooky TBR on my Instagram because it's also there. Or I'm sure I've shared my note with you. If you're wondering, that's how we communicate. It's through the notes.
We really do.
Like, I probably have 20-something shared notes with this girl.
That's the post, right?
Yeah. Okay, so my spooky TBR, I've already made headway into my spooky TBR. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so The Manor on Orchid Lane, I'm currently reading. It is by Aubrey Taylor and Rowan I can't Stone. I could not remember your last name. I'm so sorry. And then Goldson by
You already read that, right?
Yes, by Evelyn Knight. Y'all, obsessed. Instantly, like, I want to buy her book. I already bought a signed edition. She posted that there were signed copies and she's going to personalize them. And I was like, say less. And I signed her up for an indie view. So actually, these first two, oh crap, I hit the play button on the music. The first two are signed up for indie views. Manacled, I have not gotten to that one yet, but it is set for October. Yes, I'm scared. Ghost, which is like it's a series and it's like grown up Halloween Town Waichus. Danny, looking at you, and Jess, we're gonna group read that together because it's one of Danny's favorite series. Wolf, I already read that one, posted my edits. It's incredible. It's probably the best like MC club romance I've ever read in my life. Madness, I have not got to that yet. I don't want to talk about it. I'll cry because I want to get to it so bad.
I feel like the plot of that and the way that one comes together makes all the books come together.
I know, I cannot wait. But I want to be able to savor it. So I'm trying to like not put it in like a rush. The Mindfuck series, are you kidding me? I need you to read it. I need you to read it ASAP.
I don't think to my TBR right now.
There's only 5 small books.
Don't tell me.
It's only 5 small books. It's like 130 Kindle pages each. Heartless Hunter, I have already read The Heartless Hunter. I just want to reread it because I never made edits for it, and I feel like it's perfect for spooky season. So like that's going to be like on my couch on a rainy day. Hopefully between now and October 31st there's a rainy day.
Sorry.
Bless you. Does It Hurt? I've not read this one. I know. Which is why I put it on here because I was like, just like look at it. Like if you're watching the video, like it just looks like it's perfect to be on my spooky TBR. Okay, that's basically my entire spooky TBR.
Phantasma.
That's
our book club.
That's our book club. I added that one. It's just I didn't have a picture yet.
I have Bride on mine by Allie Hazelwood because I haven't read that yet.
Oh, so
I've been saving it. And then I feel like I just bought a book not too long ago, but I don't know what it is. Because I didn't know what it was. It was about a serial killer or something. So I just picked it up.
Or something. It's okay.
Or something. I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, while she's trying to find that, our coffee of the day is a maple cold brew with Irish cream cold foam because it's basically us put together. I'm Irish cream and she's always maple. So that's the Better Than Dead latte.
I don't know what my book is because I can't find a picture of it. But it has a skull on it, and that does not narrow it down. And I'm also currently reading the Zodiac Academy series, and so that's really kind of disrupting my spooky vibes TBR, but it's fine.
There's also a book with a spider on it. It's like red and black, and I want to read it.
Little Stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that on audio.
I want that one.
I'm going to do that one on audio.
It just looks like I want it. So
yeah.
I'm basically just creating a red and black stack on my spooky TBR.
Very spooky.
Very spooky. Okay.
Okay, and then today's episode is mood redirects, but oddly specific moods. So yeah, this is
fully curated.
Chaotic.
Bethany gets 100% credit on all of this.
I did. I just like sent me my notes. I was like, these are the oddly specific moods that I'm thinking.
She says, feel free to add, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Ryan, when I was like trying to tell him, he was like, that's really like okay.
It's really on brand for her.
So the first one I have is something that's a little bit more intellectual, but there's still romance in it. So I put Lessons in Chemistry, which is not like a. I mean, have you read that?
No.
It looks like this.
I really should have brought my notes. I really had to think hard on these.
Oh no.
I know what it looks like with the girl with the glasses, yeah.
Yeah, the romance in the book, I think it broke me. I don't know. It felt very real. Does that make sense?
I had to crank up my AC because it's, September 20 something.
And it's 90 degrees.
And it's 79 currently. It will be 90 here in
it.
good old Russell Springs, Kentucky. Okay, I have to read this. Okay, something a little more intellectual, but there's still romance. I want to say The 7-Year Slip.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way that it's written is super intellectual. And there is still romance, but it's not the driving force of the book. It's like healing from grief and like being able to take somebody's life as inspiration for your new life and like just curating. So I feel like that one's mine.
Good. I like that. Next is feeling nostalgic towards your childhood. I have two.
God.
I put The Summer I Turned Pretty, the series, but specifically the first one.
You're gonna kill me.
Especially for like, if you feel nostalgic towards your summer. And then I put Better Than the Movies, because that is just, I don't know, that one's such a sweet little like high school rom-com book.
Okay, so for all of you who think that I'm not mean and think that I'm just the sweetest person in the entire world, I'm actually the queen of dark humor. B's gonna kill me.
Oh God. I know where this is.
So nostalgic for the childhood. It's one of those, if you don't laugh about it, you'll cry about it. Mine is gonna be the Boys of Tolman series.
Yeah, I knew it.
Because I grew up with an abusive dad. For those of you who are listening, I swear to God, it's the truth. I'm not joking. For that. For in those
haha laughing, but I'm laughing a little.
That's mine. We can move on.
Moving on. A book for a summer day, but the weather isn't feeling very summery out.
This one made me laugh so hard.
I did the Ravenhood series. Because they're her boys of summer. They're her boys of summer, but like it's so moody and then rainy days. What did you put?
Okay, I have to think. What did I put? I did not put the Ravenhood. I did this at like 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all, so I do not remember. Okay, read it again.
A book for a summer day, but the weather is not very summery.
A book for a summer day, but the weather is not very like the book weather is not very summery.
No, the weather
outside is not very summery. Oh
in
dear
real
God,
life.
We love rainy days.
That's why I picked it. Yeah,
I know. I'm gonna cry. This episode's gonna be really traumatic for your good old MK girl here. Book for summer, and the weather's not very summer. I'm gonna go with what's a good baseball rec?
I haven't read any baseball recs. I mean, I haven't read any baseball books.
I'm gonna go Caught Up. It's cute.
I have that though. I haven't read it.
I need her to freaking read it. I need her to read so many books. She doesn't read my books. I read her books, but she doesn't read my books.
That's not true.
So
all the time.
it's an unyoked,
I read the Ravenhood series.
Unyoked relationship.
I read the Ravenhood series.
Okay, because other people also wanted you to read it. It was Ashley telling you to read it. It was
and
not
you.
me. I'm not actually her favorite.
You gave me the book.
Ashley's her favorite.
Technically, Ashley gave me the book. I think
technically Ashley did give you the book.
Okay, moving on. A book to read when you're in the mood for friends to lovers, but there's no third act breakup, and there's pining throughout the whole book.
Oh, Powerless. That one's easy. I knew that one. Because there's not a third. Because there's not a third act breakup.
Yeah. See, and I hate a third act breakup. I put Wild Love.
Okay.
I felt because like they had a past.
Both Elsie.
Yeah, both Elsie. Oh,
but
yeah.
She does not like a third act breakup.
Me either.
She's not a breakup girl.
But books that hurt to even think about.
That one I used the Ravenhood trilogy because it makes me want to cry even
just like thinking about it.
Just thinking about it.
I put A Little Life. I didn't post a review for that.
I've never read it.
I don't recommend it.
Great.
Because it's so sad. Literally just so traumatic.
I would have put The Boys of Tolman if I didn't have that one set for the other one. I would have put
use
The Boys of Tolman.
You can use that more than
Mainly,
once.
so the way that this is, the first 2 books is my nostalgic for my childhood. The middle 2 books is the ones that make me like hurt. I want to cry. Also, also Gibbsies, because
You just love him.
that poor baby, just that poor baby.
You love him so much. Okay, a book to read when you're in the mood for a book that's super angsty, but not in the like, oh man, my life is so unfair. But in the like when will my life begin? I picked Darling Venom, which you haven't read that, have you?
I have not read that.
Okay, it's so good. It will make you feel so many things. It'll make you be very confused. I think it's very intense and emotional, but I recommend it. I feel like you would really like it.
Okay, so this one was hard because like I love angst. Like I'm not an insta love girly. Have figured that out like very quickly. Like it just makes me want to puke. Why, I don't know. I'm so sorry for the girls who love insta love.
See, but I don't like it either.
More power to you.
And I instantly loved my husband.
I instantly loved my husband too. I told my husband I loved him first, actually, and then he didn't tell me he loved me back, and made me wait hours. Didn't even respond to me. Made me wait hours before he came up to my work and was like, "I just wanted to tell you in person," and I was like, "I hate your guts." So in the same day, I love you and hate you. Hence why we're not married. Angst. I'm probably gonna go Goldson on this one because there is so much angst. I could literally wreck Goldson for every single thing that you're about to say because
You loved it so much.
I'm obsessed. There's a lot of angst in that one, and like When Will My Life Begin? She's like on a vengeance on their secret society, so like she feels like she has to do this to be able to open up her life to be able to do what she needs to do. So I feel like that one for sure. It was a good wreck for that. Read
the
it.
next one is okay. Crying your eyes out at 3 a.m. and you have to reread the ending 20 times because you're just sobbing.
It's really funny that she says 3 a.m. because that's when I read.
Yeah.
Specifically, my hours are 12:30 to 4:30.
The Ravenhood series.
Crying my eyes out at 3 a.m. Okay. And have to reread the ending 20 times because it was such a plot twist. Ooh, plot twist.
That's why I put, I guess, what is it? Flux? Exodus?
It would be Exodus, yeah.
So yeah, I picked Exodus.
I can vibe with that. For sure. I'm trying to think, like, major plot twist.
Or did I pick Flock? I don't remember.
Well,
when do they break up with her?
Flock?
Okay, Flock.
Because Rainy Days happens in Exodus.
Ooh. Yeah, Flock.
Yeah. Girl. My phone is going to get hot, so I'm trying to, like, I might have to like move it and hold it. I don't know. I don't know. Pass.
Okay.
I can't think of one that made me cry and have a plot twist.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Will make you sob, but it has a good ending. I put The Boys of Tolman. Like the whole series.
Wait, go back. I'm going to say one of the Magnolia Parks books.
Okay, that's fair.
Because there's a lot of different plot twists, and I cried throughout all those.
The whole thing. Yeah. Will make you sob, but has a good ending. I put Boys of Tolman.
Bad Honey.
I haven't read that.
Sorry. Listen, like, I'm going to disown her as my niece if she does not read Bad Honey. Aubrey, you're going to listen to... Look at that. You're going to listen to this, and you're going to be like, MK, be nice. You're always telling me to be nice. But then sometimes you're like, I welcome your feral energy. So, we shall see.
Wanting to escape into a magical world. I put Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart. They kind of go together. It's in the same universe. I knew that was going to be your reg for that. Caraval is so fun, but if I had to pick one, it'd be Once Upon a Broken Heart because it is just the most whimsically series in the world.
I know that this is controversial, but I'm going to say Fourth Wing only because I have met so many readers who like read whenever they were young and they would read Fourth Wing and then they would fall back in love with reading. Because is it the most magical book in the world? No, but it does make you feel like you love reading again. Or the Powerless series by
and
Lauren
I think
Roberts.
Both of those are really good. Because
I feel like both of those just remind you why you like reading.
Even if like they're not into fantasy, I feel like that's a good beginner fantasy.
Yes,
especially Fourth Wing.
Yes,
because the world building is not really too bad.
Honestly, the world building in Lauren Roberts is not too bad either. So. Said that with a smile on my face.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the next track. Sorry.
Okay.
When you're read this when you're in a healthy relationship, but you want to be reminded of how good you have it. I put the Magnolia Park series just because it is so frustrating, and literally anything that can go wrong, it goes wrong, and they all need therapy.
It's like all those videos of you're happily married. I don't care.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I picked that one.
This is that book, Rick. I'm trying to like mentally go through all of my books.
I know, I was like staring at my bookshelves just.
I'm gonna go with the Shatter Me.
It's
YA, but it's so freaking good.
Yeah, but like the tension and the angst with it.
One of the only blondes that I will still picture him as blonde. In case you don't know me, I picture every blonde male main character as brunette.
Yeah.
Like dirty. I can picture him dirty blonde, but not blonde.
I just picture.
There's only two I can think of off the top of my head: Thatcher from the Hollow Boy series by Monty J, and Aaron Warner from
So
Shatter
for
Me.
me right now, it's Aaron Warner always, and I don't even picture him with dark hair. Like he gets to be blonde.
Yeah,
and then
like
Caleb.
blonde.
I don't know how to say his name. Alter. He's in the Zodiac Academy series.
That's what I'm saying is like I picture them as they're blonde. Like
yeah. I picture these two as blonde.
Yeah, like they're the only ones that I don't change in my head.
Okay. Read when you're in the mood to be reminded that women are superior in every way. I picked Throne of Glass because literally it's not even the main. Every girl in that story.
Manon's my favorite. I've decided. Manon is my favorite. I've decided. Mine is the Mindfuck series.
I'm excited
because she does not care at all. But also, like, so just a little tidbit into the Mindfuck series. Like, there's this girl named Lisa, and if you know, she deserves to be stabbed. But she doesn't.
She texted me about this.
She doesn't because Hadley's like, you can't stab her, and she's like, I'm not going to. And like, but every time she's like, can I stab her yet? No, maybe. No, like, and you can't tell me as a woman, that if another woman is constantly like trying to like drive you crazy about your relationship with your man, that you're not like, I want to stab you.
Oh, that's why you texted me, because I was at the dentist yesterday with my husband, and I texted MK. I almost called you Michaela. And I was like, if this dental hygienist does not stop smiling at Ryan, I'm gonna lose my mind. And she was like, actually, let me say something. And I was like, yeah, I get it. That's why you told me that.
That's why I told her that. Is it Lena? I don't know. Lana? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I love her. Girl crush.
I'm excited. Consumes your every thought and drags you into a rabbit hole that you can't dig yourself out of.
Goldson.
I put Shatter Me. I put the Shatter Me series.
Yes. Did I not wreck the Shatter Me series to you? Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Also, Little Miss, she wants to do this thing where it's like, only reads romance, only reads fantasy. I introduced this girl to fantasy first and foremost with Harry Potter.
And now, yeah.
Like, yes, she's welcome.
I do be loving the Harry Potter. Even though we have them on our bottom of our shelf.
This is a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Where is your Harry Potter series? Because you know that you have it, and you know that it's on your shelf. But where at on your shelf is it? Please. Inquiring minds, ours, are wanting to know this.
So I put Shatter Me, and then I also put ACOTAR, because I felt like when I read ACOTAR, it really consumed me, and I was obsessed.
Ooh, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give ACOTAR for sure. Because yeah, I read ACOTAR before I would read Throne of Glass, only because
100%.
It is so captivating. So I'm gonna go with ACOTAR.
That, and I think like a lot of people they read ACOTAR. It's an easier read for them because like it is heavy on the romance.
I read it to Ralphie.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I hope he reads it. He's gonna try after he finishes the series.
When I walked into Ryan's mom's room last night, she was reading A Court of Silver Flames, and I was like,
I had to tell him, I was like, you can read all the way up into that book because it's just straight smut, no plot.
yeah, it's kind of straight smut. That's okay.
I was like, and there's fighting scenes, and if you guys know, my husband trains fighters. I do judge training scenes so hard.
I feel like he would like Throne of Glass more.
I think he would like Throne of Glass more as well. But I judge training scenes so harshly because I have to watch them like all the time. So I try not to wreck him a lot of like fighting things because he's gonna be like, that's not how you do that, and I'm like, it's a book, and he'll be like, I don't care. Like, could you not research? I feel like it's
a different like fight though, in fantasy books.
Your uncle.
Yeah,
I forget that my husband is her uncle.
I know. I literally
Quite regularly.
No, literally, because I was like, I want to dress a certain way at the book signing, but like my uncle's gonna be there, so I probably
I
shouldn't.
was like,
And
what
she was
are
like,
you
why?
talking
Why would
about?
your uncle be at a book signing? And I was like, because you're bringing him because you're married. You're bringing him. So yeah, she does forget, which is good. I think that's good. Feels like a cozy blanket on a rainy day. I put the 7-year slip.
I was gonna put that one, because it like I wrecked that as a cozy read, and it is such a cozy read.
Like I just love the practical magic element of the book.
Yeah.
So fun.
I want to say A Court of Mist and Fury.
Yeah.
I think it's
like
cozy.
That. It's pretty cozy.
Like, it's cozy.
Yeah, I get that. I like that. A heartbreaking tearjerker and wanting to cry, but in a good way, in like a romantic way. I put Darling Venom again.
Anything that Aubrey Taylor writes.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm
She
reading...
literally, quote unquote, told me, okay, I'm going to go write shit and make people cry. Or I'm going to go write devastating shit and make people cry. Today. That happened today. So
yeah, anything she writes.
Anything she writes.
Makes you go, what the F did I just read?
Oh, wait, no. I don't take it back. Anything by Aubrey. I love you, Aubrey. My make you cry, it's going to be, the last book in the Legacy of Gods.
I've not read that.
Is it God of War? No.
That.
Is it God of War? The pink one. The last one.
Oh, you like that one.
I personally absolutely love that one, but I do believe that one is like a standalone from the rest of the series. But that one, mental health wise, because it's something that I'm passionate about, B, struggle with, and C, like actively have people who like check in on me and they're like, no, I need you to leave the house, Michaela, because you haven't left the house in 4 days. I love that one. I thought that it was beautiful, and I cried my eyes out in it. So, no slander.
And then, makes you go, what the F did I just read? So, it's not like a really, like, I don't guess it's like a romance. I put Bunny. Have you read Bunny?
No. What is Bunny?
Oh my god. I don't even... Sorry, I just screamed into the mic.
It's not an episode of Better Than Dead if she doesn't scream into the mic.
That's actually so true. Oh my god. It's really creepy and culty, but it's set on a college campus. It's basically...
I think I was with you when you bought this.
Yeah, I think you were.
Yeah.
I'm not really... I don't want to tell anybody about it, but because the end... It will literally... So that's the one I picked for that.
I'm gonna go with Megan Brandy's series. The something boys. It's not Say You Swear. What is it called? Look up Megan Brandy. Yeah.
Did you guys hear that noise?
No, because we have mics. Boys of Brayshaw. I read this before I had Bookstagram. And so this might be one of those things that, like, is it as good as I remember it being now that if I went back and reread it? I'm going to say yes, but I don't care in a vibe. There's so many, like, plot twists in that, and it's like, when you're reading it, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
I've not even heard of that.
So, I wreck that series. Because, one, if you love Say You Swear, like, this is a whole series way before that, and, ooh, I love it.
I've not even heard that.
Okay, well, you should read it. She won't, but I'm gonna tell her that she should. I'm really on one today.
We just said that I read the Shatter Me series.
Yeah, until she got other book friends that wreck her other things more, and she feels more obligated.
I read the Ravenhood series. But you also did. So what do you think about that?
Okay. In other news, we have a massive lineup for Indie Views.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
No.
I was like, we have something.
We do. We have a massive lineup for Indie Views, so keep an eye on the page for that. B has taken some on herself, so I'm excited.
I mean, I'm excited too. No, I am. I just... It'll be good. It'll be fun.
It'll be
I'll
good.
see you guys... Well, not tomorrow night, because...
It is tomorrow night.
I know, but they're not going to be watching this tonight.
I was literally in my head. I was like, no, you have this.
I know.
I have a wedding I have to go to for a sweet little boy that was adopted and moved here from the Ukraine. And Fun fact: he used to because I would like try to rescue the cats outside the church, and he would call me cat lady. He's like, "You need to go back to the cat house, cat lady." And my husband's like, "You can't say that."
I'm gonna change your name in my phone to Cat House. Just not even Cat Lady, Cat House.
Imagine Ryan seeing it, being like, "What is this?"
He wouldn't even like.
He would look
question
at the
it.
message and know, like,
Yeah, he has like on his notes app on his phone. He has things B says, and they're all just.
I have that for Callie.
They're all so chaotic. Like
one time, Callie's like, well, "I think we should have a snack, like a little pulled pork."
I'm not gonna say half the things that are on there.
That's not appropriate for this. I just know right off the bat that it's not because of
Okay,
half
let
the
me
crap
tell you
that she
the first
has said to me.
We've been going to Louisville for him having a work training, and we order insomnia cookies every time we're there.
Yes.
And they only sell oat milk. And Ryan does not really like oat milk. And he's like, it just tastes really watered down. And I said, yeah. His mom, I want to start this off by saying his mom drinks 1% milk. So when he was like, it just tastes watered down, I said, yeah, like your mom's milk. And he was like, what? And I was like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like your 1% milk. So now on his phone it just says, it kind of tastes like your mom's milk. This is stuff like that.
This is her brain every single day of her life.
Literally.
This is also why we have to communicate in like voice messages because text messaging is not working. Like you have to be able to have like context to like in tones because she's gonna read it and be like, explain it to me again.
Literally.
Or sometimes I message her and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And she's like, I'm at family dinner. And everybody is staring.
I like played it and it was like, you were like, what the fuck? And I was like,
that was
a TikTok.
I literally said, I was like, I'm coming on here to be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so I need you to explain it. Nanny, if you're watching this, we're sorry we're cussing so much. Not really, but it'll make you feel better.
And then, when are we going to start book club?
Oh, October! Yes.
I guess October 1st.
October 1st. We'll repost it again because this should launch out before that, so we'll repost it again in case we've missed anybody. I think we have like almost, 12 people?
Yeah.
Give or take?
Around
I might be completely wrong. Yeah, she's in charge of the list. So...
Emma?
Yep. So this is your idea.
I don't have a list, but I'll make one.
We still have like a week and a half,
Yeah.
2 weeks. We're solid. Book club. Yes. So book
excited
club.
for that.
I'm actually really excited. There's a lot of people who are really excited.
I
And
don't
people
know.
like tagging people in comments to come join. Come join. Bring it on.
Bring
Come
anybody you
join.
want. I don't know anything about the book other than
No.
somebody said it's loosely based off of Danny Phantom.
Danny
and
Phantom coded.
if I had a penis, I'd have a hard on for Danny Phantom.
And my friend, yes. And my friend, I will not call out who it is. You're not allowed to call out who it is either.
Okay.
Because we don't want her to be judged. She was like, excuse me, ma'am, but who is Danny Phantom? And I was like, go watch it right now. Did I not tell you? Okay, good. Because I was scared because you would call her out. And I was like, she goes, please don't judge me. And then after we got done talking, she's like, so what I'm getting is that you're not judging me, but basically everybody else would judge you. And I was like, yes.
No. I mean, just watch Danny Phantom now. That's all you have to do.
That's all you, like, honestly, B posted it, got this Danny Phantom book, and I was like, done, sold, went and got it.
Literally, I saw somebody on TikTok was like, this book is based off of Danny Phantom. Screenshot it, closed out at TikTok.
Literally, same day, went to the same bookstore as her because I had to go to Somerset, and I was like, do you guys still have it? And they're like, it says we do, but I'm not finding it. And so we had to search for it. It was like backwards on the bookshelf. Like somebody wanted to go back and get that.
I hate when I'm at the bookstore and they
I
be
took
flipping the books like that.
I took it.
That breaks my heart. I always flip them back around.
Yeah, but somebody obviously wanted to come back and get that book, so I took it
Oh,
from
that's why
somebody.
they flipped it.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yes.
Somebody was flipping Colleen Hoover books the other day, and I was like,
so
"That's
sorry."
me.
Okay, that
And I
is
flipped them around. Did you do it?
no. My favorite thing in the entire world, and I do not mean this any way, shape, form, or fashion. If you read Colleen Hoover and you love her, I'm just happy that you're reading. But my favorite thing in the world is like, oh, well, she read the Colleen Hoover books. Like, so my husband trains. I say this that way you understand that, like, whenever I talk to these men, they have absolutely no idea like what the books are. And I'm like, well, what book is she reading? And I'm going to give Rex. And Rafi's like, you're not allowed to give Rex to my friends' wives because I know what kind of books you read. And no, ma'am, I don't know. And I was like, depends on what kind of books they read.
No, I think you should, Rec. One
Like-
time I had a client, Hannah, if you're watching this, you were at the salon. She literally was like, I want to take up reading this year. What
You
should I
literally
read?
told this story on the first episode, so I'm so excited for anybody new here to hear this because this is my favorite unhinged bee story. Like, no, ma'am.
And I'm just doing her, and I was like, I think you should read Haunting and Hunting Adeline. They're such good books. And
Starting
Hannah,
off.
Hannah
start
was
off.
like, do not read that. And I was like, why? We love them. And Hannah was like, we literally talk about how, like, we're so traumatized. So, yeah, I mean, recommend the books.
Recommend
Read
the books. But most of the time, everybody reads Colleen Hoover, and I'm like,
As long as you're reading, though.
as long as you're reading.
And I feel
So
like a
that's
lot of
just my
people, like,
personal
start off
opinion.
with her.
No, this is literally just my personal opinion. That's no shame, no judgment at all. Just my personal opinion is if somebody wrecks me and they're like, oh, do you read all your Colleen Hoover books? Because they find out that I'm a reader, and I'm like, no. Just don't even look at what I read if you think that that's what you should be reading.
Lord series.
Ooh.
I'm actually just staring at you.
What?
I don't know. I just realized.
Well, we made it 30 minutes in before we were chaotic and
I know. It really wasn't
Untamed.
that chaotic.
we really,
really
did
wasn't.
good.
I really
I
feel
was
like-
chaotic this time. We switched vibes.
I know. Like, I had notes and you
How does that
didn't.
make you feel?
I don't know. I feel like calmer than I usually do. How do you feel?
I feel like I don't have a job and this is the first time I've been out.
Well, are you having fun? Oh, I'm glad that, like, you're coming out of the house for me.
Yeah, because you're priority. Screw everybody else.
Yeah.
Just
hear that?
kidding. I love it.
No, she meant that.
Okay, so what is coming up for Better Read Than Dead? Lots of indie views.
It's all the indie views
We just keep adding them. We have a problem.
on our notes list.
It's like, oh, I read this book. Great, let's add her to the indie view. And we're like, okay, let's do it.
Are we gonna put them?
Also, with that said, if you are one of the authors who's like, I don't really want to show my face, I have an author who doesn't want to show her face, and
I'm excited
it's,
for that.
and it's a secret society book, Golden, and I'm gonna shamelessly plug that in. And so we're both gonna wear a mask. So as far as us as hosts, we will accommodate really, truly most things that I don't say that freely because I feel like there might be some really weird requests. So
I'll do it.
Excuse me, but we'll make sure that you feel comfortable. That's our first priority. The indie views are for you first and foremost. It's to help promote you as an indie, help promote the indie like verse, the indie community, and then promote your books. So you are priority. So if you want to do an indie view and you're like, I just don't know about it, just FaceTime one of us. We'll make you feel comfortable. It'll be fine. No worries. So lots of indie views. We have a book signing coming up. Penelope Douglas, Monty J, Marin Moore, looking at you. Cannot wait.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It is
Marin
coming
Moore's
up.
for me. Yeah, October 12th. I have to
Couple
keep
weeks.
telling you the date. She does have
I don't have
tickets.
my clothes yet.
I have my shirt ordered.
I ain't got nothing ordered.
Okay. I'll probably end up having to go like last minute and take her shopping or go with her to go shopping.
Literally the morning of.
The
Can we
morning-
go to the mall?
The morning the morning of. Will you meet me really early in Lexington? I'll buy you coffee. Okay.
Probably.
That's all it takes for me. Buy me coffee and tell me I'm funny. Not even pretty, just funny.
No, literally, yeah. Because
Like,
you
buy
came to
me coffee,
Lexington
tell
with
me I'm
me.
funny. Yes.
Yeah.
She brought me Dutch Bros.
And I was like, I'll get Dutch Bros. And she was like, okay.
Sold.
That was a good day because I hit a man with my car.
Like, we're not. Yes. Okay. Anything else before we sign off?
Mm-mm.
Wow. This was we got better at this. This is also our first take.
That is true.
First take. And our mics are charged. Look at us go. Growing up. Sweet little
We know
babies.
how to do the podcast now.
Sweet little babies. Okay. Well, yeah, so that's it. So share, like, love, invite people for the book club. Starts October 1st.
So excited.
There will be like a group chat, but we'll monitor it to like try to keep spoilers very,
Yeah, please
very
don't do
minimalized. Like we'll just be like update who's where. Like there's a way to gift wrap the text so that way if you're like, man, I really want to talk about this, or break out into smaller chats, like that's fine with us. Like we're not gonna be
Well, I feel like Kate Cruz
yeah.
for the Rook and Rebel chat.
Yeah, so like
There's,
we'll
like,
have a
one-
spoiler chat and
Yeah.
a regular group chat because people do read slow or super fast. Like I will binge read a book or it'll take me 2 weeks to read a book. It just depends. So we will accommodate to all readers. We love you. We're thankful that you're taking part of that. If you're still listening, we love you and thank you for still listening to us. We're funny. At least there's that.
That is true.
At least there's that.
For a good time.
It's a good time. It's always a good time with us. Okay.
Okay, bye guys.
Love you. Bye.